Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about the practical steps that you need to take in order to become a star clutterbuster. As you know, I'm undertaking a major downsize and that requires getting rid of an awful lot of clutter, even the good stuff, but that simply will not fit into my new home. The first step is to decide what's the right way for you to do it. Now, I've seen lots of those programs on TV where they do things like take the entire house out and put it in a warehouse and horrify everybody about how much stuff there's in it. Look, we can't do that. You're not going to put your whole house out on the driveway one day and move it all back in by the time it rains. We can't do that in real life. This is about finding your style, the way you want to go about your declutter, because no matter what I say or some other person on YouTube or your best friend or your mum or your neighbours, this has got to be something that suits you. So you need to find a way that it's going to work in your life. Perhaps you would clean zone to zone. Take, master bathroom as one zone, your kitchen's another, your laundry is a third, family room or the bedrooms, they're a zone. Do it your way, but just work through each one. Or if you've got a house over many levels, maybe you'd like to work from the top down. So you've finished a whole floor. You think about how you want to use your home and where you're going to get the biggest return. Sorry, it's really hot today. It's about it's going to get to 30. It's going to get to 39 today. It's about 102 in Fahrenheit. So excuse me, but I've got the aircon off because it's noisy, which means I'll be doing this. Okay, number 2. This is when you get started. Schedule a time. Even if it's a 15 minutes a day that you have scheduled at a particular time of the day, and you will just get into one space, maybe one shelf of one cupboard, or maybe a drawer. Maybe you're going to sort of sort out, say, the cutlery drawer. Maybe you could start in your laundry and just clear the counter in there and get one area done, or sort your linen cupboard shelf by shelf. But the point is to have a start and a stop, and if it's only 15 minutes and you do it every day for a week, you've done an hour and a half's decluttering. Well done you. That's a nice start. Right, number 3, grab your supplies, because like any job around the place, if you haven't got the right supplies, you're not going to do well. And supplies in this case mean black bin liners, because believe me, clear ones, you can see what you've put in there and you're going to have second thoughts and you don't want that. A friend of mine had done a really good declutter, and then his mum came round, and she's elderly and he didn't want to upset her, but she saw things in through the clear trash bags that I just thought he would use, and so she took them all out again. So have black ones you can't see. What else? You need bins. You've got to basically have a bag or a bin for put it away, throw it away, give it away. You can also have a for now one. A lot of people would be horrified that I'm suggesting this, but I think a lot of us take a wee while to make a decision about some things. And the point of that is that, you're not having to force yourself to make a decision. So if you put it in a for now bin or, into a bag, and you put that away, say in your garage, and you make a note in your diary to go and have a look at it in 3 months or 6 months or whatever, and see if you really do want any of it after you've already moved it out of the house. The other sort I would have is a use me up now basket, bin, something like that, because I saw this. This was something I saw in a refrigerator and in a pantry. Eat me now, eat me first, or something. That stuff that's nearly past its use by date. Now for number 4. This is a big one. As soon as you fill those bins or those tubs or however you're sorting out the things on each shelf, get them out. At the end of that scheduled time, when you finish that shelf or that cupboard or that 15 minutes, you take what you've done and you move it straight away. So if it's put away, you take them and you put them in the right place. If it's throw away, it goes straight into the rubbish bin. And if it's give away, you put it out. You put it into your car or into the garage if you must, but it's really good to put it straight in your car so you can get it in your car, and next time you drive past that donation point, you can get rid of it straight away. My tip for number 5 is to know where you're going to donate things. When you're going through things in your head, you're already thinking about, okay, well, I don't really want it, but how will I get rid of it? What will I do with it? So, for example, you can donate books often to hospitals and hospices. Old linen can go to animal rescue shelters. Things like towels, they are always ready to grab. What else? You can sell some of those things like CDs and games. The your PlayStation games, technology things that are still useful but not by you, you can definitely sell those as well. Same sorts of things, places that will buy your phone or your old tablet. Number 6, keep in mind the emotional solutions that I talked about in last week's video as you're going through them, and come up with your own, because I'm sure you have great ideas as well. I'd love to hear them. But yes, so just keep that in your back of your head. Yeah, and number 7 is sort of to enjoy it. To enjoy that little dopamine rush of like, oh, I cleaned that cupboard shelf. Look at that. It's great. And I've got all that stuff out. Then you clean it. You make sure you clean it as you go. Give yourself a bit of a pat and say, well done. It's now clean, sorted, and I've got one area that's underway. They're my quick little tips on practical ways to go about your decluttering. So, if you've liked this video, give me a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and family if you know anyone that it might be useful for, and subscribe if you'd like to be back for next week's home tour and any other tips I have along the way. I'll talk to you then. Have a great week. Bye.